to this than I thought.
No one came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man Stauf is waiting there. Crazy, sick.
Hey. I know I'm a little late, but yeah, I wanted to pause this. I know probably like no one's here, but this actually looks really good. I used to play Seventh Guest all the time when I was younger. I loved it. I thought it was super scary, but that looks pretty good.
It premiere.
Yeah, but that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Again.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
All right, cool. The Seventh Guest VR.
Why does he look sad? He looks like he doesn't want to be here. Which is, I mean, that's just impossible. You couldn't want to be here. Give me a second. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, forget about it. Well, I didn't realize I could watch this from the beginning. Let's watch the Seventh Guest trailer because it looks cool.
So let's watch a trailer for that.
Looks like they did live action like they did back in
Old man
when
Stauf
it came out.
built a house and filled it with his toys. 6 guests came one night.
Jeff,
Their
Jeff,
screams the only
Jeff.
noise.
Jeff.
And what about the rumors?
Eleanor, they're just that.
Haha.
Rumors.
Stauf has spent his fortune wisely.
This looks so shit just like it used to.
Bit dreary in here, don't you think?
Awesome.
Burden. Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
Incredibly not.
Oh, I'm bored. I'm going to the kitchen.
Wait!
We shouldn't go walking alone.
This is a game.
Where's 11th Hour, the sequel? I don't know. I just had this
One of
one.
us is going to win that prize money. I say, every man for himself.
I would play Seventh Guest until I got to the cutscenes. Because some of the cutscenes were too scary for
Than I
me.
thought.
No
The
one
cutscenes
came
were
out
like
that night.
super low effort too. It was just
Not
like some
one
kid
was
would run
ever
across the
seen.
screen, the
But
screen, and then
old
just go.
man Stauf is waiting there.
It's too much for me.
Sick and mean.
You played the Frogan? Frogan Assassin? Did you guys even know this was going on?
By
Modern
2035,
Warfare.
we have formed a new breed of elite special forces.
I have
Who
no
are
idea
better
actually.
prepared to manage these latest threats to our global societies.
You told me Jeff hasn't been sending out
No
his
retreat.
invites? You guys didn't get an email from Jeffrey Keeley yourself?
Recon arrow out.
This looks like a game.
Powering up, let's do this!
Soldiers, you're depleting their numbers. Try to finish them off.
Hold the line. Here comes the last push.
This looks like a Battlefield 3 mod or something. Except I think Battlefield 3 probably have better graphic.
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, where the minutes are just flying by.
Well, we got
ONL
2
is
minutes
about to
before this
with
bad boy really
Alan
kicks
Wake
off. You can sit
Tekken
here
8,
and enjoy
Sonic
Kyle
news,
Bossman. I'm gonna go
and
make
things
a
I was
nice
not permitted to talk about in the pre-show.
elixir.
So, this bad boy, this is about to
Tease.
wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
My name is Imogen Sajet. My entire life has been study,
Bye-bye.
analysis,
Shima.
Today, the galaxy is burning.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel.
You've each just received a mission briefing. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know. We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the Fifth Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks, and stop it once and for all.
Oh shit, what's that?
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
Proximity alert. Control enemy strike report.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed,
We've got incoming.
doubting yourselves.
Tracking cover. Over me.
I have no doubt. We will succeed. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
My name is Imogen Sajet. Now, I must be more than a scientist. I am Fleet Command.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
On the floor, do the dinosaur. Wake up, wake up.
Please welcome your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Geef,
Hello, Germany, and hello, everyone watching live around the world. I am Geoff Keighley, and welcome.
Why do
to
they
the
always have
world's
Gamescom in
biggest
Germany?
in-person video game event,
Take it out of there.
Gamescom 2023.
What are you gonna say? Oh, it's a German convention.
Now,
Get out of
this
there.
right here is kind of like the
Put
opening
it somewhere else. I'm
ceremonies
sick
for
of it. I don't
Gamescom.
want to
It's
be
a
here anymore.
preview of
Fucking
this
Germany.
year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live. And over the next 2 hours, you'll get exclusive new looks at titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage,
Uh-oh, I'm getting
and Mortal
coxed.
Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur, for a very special performance. Maestro.
Oh, don't worry, guys. It's just they're just playing music for some reason. Well, yeah, the internet's pretty bad right now. I think they might be doing it on purpose. I know this is going to sound like some conspiracy shit, but they did they did turn off my internet this morning when I woke up. They turned it off because they turned off my internet because some little shithead kid keeps walking by my apartment and guessing my Wi-Fi password and getting on my Wi-Fi and like downloading shit illegally and stuff. So I turned it off. Some little shithead kid keeps doing that. And I had to call him and be like, can you turn my internet back on? And they said, no, you're really bad. And I was like, no, it's not me. It's this little piece of shit kid. And they were like, okay, don't do it again. I said, okay. So if the internet's bad today, it's because some little kid keeps doing that. If I find him, I'm gonna tell his mom or something. You know, everyone who says use a VPN is just like... use what, a free VPN? With download speeds like a fucking snail on slug? To download a 50 gigabyte video game? Yeah, sure, dude, I'll use a VPN. Get that done in 3 weeks. What are you talking about? What do pianos have to do with space? And where's Jeremy's soul? This concert is soulless. Free VPN, that's your problem? Ah, see, that's your problem! I have to pay for my shitty internet that barely works half the fucking time. And then on top of that, you want me to pay for some third-party VPN. Yeah, sure, let me just dig into the old VPN fund! God. You're probably that shithead kid that keeps going past my apartment and stealing my shit off the internet. Okay, I'm gonna do this right now. I'm not gonna do this for every single game. Sorry if you wanted to hear this. I don't care. I'm not gonna do this for every single game because you know I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm so cynical and I hate video games or something. I don't. I love video games. I just think most of the ones they show us suck. And this is like a really, really big sucky one. I don't know how anyone is excited for this game. It's so weird to me. It is so weird to me. This game is probably not going to be good. After someone is like, well, what are you going to say? It's like Fallout 4 in space? That's what I want. I hear so many people saying that's what I want. It's like, that's fine. I mean... have fun with your shitty game, man. I don't know what to tell you. I have zero hype for this. Don't buy me this game. I'm not gonna play it. This game is just so incredibly boring to me. You know how we always like make fun of like tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies, Todd Howard and everything. It's because it's true. It's real. Every fucking game that they've put out in the past 12 years has just been like, oh, well, that's not what I expected.
Ever so
when it finally comes out, it's like, that's not what I
expected. Thank you so much for that spectacular performance.
Oh, that kind of, it's kind of bare bones. Oh, it's kind of buggy. Oh, it's kind of shit.
It's true. In just over a week, fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC.
What?
Well, I've been lucky enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous.
Did you say early access?
I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. Very disappointed.
That's me.
So disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers. It's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you.
Is it weird to say that he looked like a FIFA addict?
Sad to me.
He just jumped up on stage.
We're here to celebrate games in this community.
I got GTA 6. I need to see it, man. Show it to me now.
Without further ado, I want to move right on with the show because we got a lot to show you. And
haha, Starfield, your segment got bombed.
Special here, who can be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to opening night live in Gamescom for the first time ever one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right. Todd Howard.
Don't bring him on stage, dude. He's gonna get fucking shot or something. This place has bad juju already, man. That FIFA guy's gonna come back. Well, he's gonna come back with a knife or something. He's gonna jump up on stage and be like, I thought you were a gamer. Fucking stab Todd Howard in the gut. Grabs the mic. I want that GTA 6, man.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom. We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here.
I'm really not excited for this game. I will always say, though, you know, I mean, whoa, holy thighs.
All the fans that come here for the biggest
I will say, though, you know,
to celebrate games.
I'll preface that with maybe it'll be good.
It is our first new franchise.
I feel like most of the people who are excited for Starfield are people who are saying,
well,
oh, I just want Fallout in space.
Germany,
it's like, all right.
We're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield.
But I'm going to tell you as well, when Todd Howard looks you in the eyes and says, limitless. When Todd Howard looks you in the eyes and says,
a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we looked at the skies and we can blast off into space.
You can
and
go
explore.
walk on
We
that
love to
bare
make
bones,
games where you
randomly
explore these
generated
worlds. We've
planet.
done, like with the Elder Scrolls.
And for a moment,
the
you might
Fallout
be
series,
convinced
but we wanted to do something brand new
that you're playing a
where you
video
can explore
game.
with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always
Just
wanted
looks
to play
boring to
that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of that.
Someone
that
earlier
dream
was
game.
like, "Where's the gameplay?"
Yeah,
They've
I
shown
wish I could talk about
plenty
it,
of
but,
gameplay.
it's quite an experience, and I know everyone.
That's
here
part
is
of the
very
reason
excited
why
to
I'm
see
not
us
very
jump
excited,
in
because the
soon.
gameplay just looks
You did bring some stuff to
bad, I
Gamescom
guess.
to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us. I know you've been, sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot.
I'm sure it'll be fun,
when they
honestly.
play it.
It's just
What
not
did you
something
bring
I'm gonna
here
care
to
about.
Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater
Ah.
where we're actually showing the beginning of the game, and you start out as a miner, and you touch this artifact.
Everyone starts out as a
that
miner,
affects you in
dipshit.
some way, where you see a bit into space-time, and then you get to create your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about
Surprised
this adventure. I know,
combat doesn't look
people
more
were wondering
janky.
kind of what the
I think
main
it looks
quest line
really
is going to be after you create your character.
Like
which
if
is
you see the
something that I
guy
know- I saw
floating
you said on
around in the
internet, this
air
was
and
created
like
you, I
turning,
think. Did you see that?
it's like
We got
instant.
pictures.
He has like no in between animations.
Did
they say?
Sure, that's real.
Well,
Did they
the
say
thing is,
early
like, you
access?
could
They
really
said it
create
was gonna
whoever
be-
you want and then
it's coming
enroll
out in early
yourself into this
access?
adventure, and tell us about sort of how
Ah.
the adventure starts. What can we expect?
When you jump off, you're joining
Oh, for 5
Constellation,
days?
which are the last
Oh,
kind
well, I
of
guess that's
group
like-
of space explorers like NASA.
Well, I guess that's
meets
literally
Indiana Jones
a little
searching for these
early access
artifacts,
to the
but
game,
The
huh?
story goes a lot of places.
Wow,
The game
God
has a lot of
Towered.
surprises
I
that we haven't talked
schneal.
about. I don't want to spoil them
That's
here.
actually how you're supposed to do
but
early
really
access.
happy with
I
how the
schneal,
story
God
turned out
Towered.
and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact
Why
that
does
you guys
Geef
worked
have a
through
boner?
COVID building this, and
Why is he
and
all
coming on the
slacked
other
up?
end,
He double
we're
bricked
so
up.
excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So thank you for all you've done.
Because
for
he
our
he just had a
everyone.
brush with
Todd
a
Howard.
life-death
Thank you.
experience. Some guy
Can't
just
wait
ran
to
on
play it
stage
again.
and he almost got stabbed.
Thanks so much,
He's
Todd.
never
Really
felt more
appreciate it.
alive in his entire life.
All right, well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for the global reveal of the third installment in a franchise that is very familiar to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
Metal Gear Solid, Assassin's Creed, Dishonored 3, MK. What is this, Little Nightmares or some shit? Pac-Man World 3? What the fuck? You guys for really? Oh, I think it actually is Little Nightmares. I think I was right. I've always been interested in these games. They look good. They look spooky. I think I have Little Nightmares. Maybe 1 or 2 or something. We could do Little Nightmares for Halloween, but I'm looking into some other stuff first. Dude, this third installment's jumping the shark, man. I can tell. They're going too big and too bold. That's my review of Little Nightmares 3. It never used to be like this. It used to be scary because you were being chased by a guy in a kitchen, and it was like subdued and smaller, and that's what made it spooky. It was relatable. They jumped the shark on this one. The giant baby. It wasn't scary, and there was too much light.
Another Little
That's it.
Nightmares.
I didn't even
Thank you,
like
Geoff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the show. I mean, that's where we announced the first two games. So far, it was definitely the best place, best show to reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Well, we appreciate you bringing us this news. It looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal trailer. Can you tell us a bit more about them?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Geoff. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to present you Little Nightmares 3.
Hello. I forgot I had this image
You have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both in single player or online co-op if you want.
Hello, it's me, the demon.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these two characters?
I think I said it in the deleted stream where we were playing Demonologist and Phasmophobia and stuff. But I fucking downloaded this image because my friend keeps posting it all the time. He won't stop posting it. He keeps posting it. It's Nani. He keeps going, it's our Demon. Whenever he posts it. And it's kind of funny, so I go to download it.
Excellent. We don't have to wait.
I go to download it, and while I'm downloading it, the file name says Demolition D.
Because you're kind of expanding Little Nightmares world with something more.
I was like, hey, wait a minute.
So in addition to revealing
I said, hey, wait a minute.
I'm very excited to announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans will enjoy it.
I had a nightmare last night that I got hooked up as like an intern at like this like fucking 50-story building, and I went all the way to the top, and I was like filing papers and stuff, and everyone around was like just huge ripped Senator Armstrong dudes in dress shirts and dress pants, and they're all like, fuck this and fuck that, and give me that fucking file. And like, the bigger higher up on the food chain they were, the bigger they actually were physically and louder they were. And so I was like running between these big guys' legs as they were like, file that fucking paper, you fucking worm! And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. And then my dad was like standing in the corner going like, I hooked you up with this job. You're not gonna embarrass me, are you? Anyway, those are the dreams you get if you stream on Twitch. This is pretty sick, actually. Remember when I played this game for 20 minutes and then found out it wasn't this game? This game has been coming along for a long time. I don't know much about anything about like Chinese mythology aside from Journey to the West and stuff like that, so this will be cool to play, I think. Whoa, sick. Man, this quality sucks ass. I like that tiger guy. Oh, and this thing too. This is a good trailer, man. Yeah, they've been showing this game off for a while now. I thought it was like vaporware the moment I saw the first trailer. I was like, this game is never going to come out or something. Chris Redfield cameo. But I actually think I like the way it looks. I like the enemy designs a lot, so. I might play that. Looks like a hard game too. Been playing too many easy games lately. Let's play some hard games. Is this XCOM? Oh no, he's getting strogged. It's fucking Quake. It's a strogification. Quake 2 got like a really nice re-release or something I saw. Oh no, it's Killing Floor 3. Whoa, that's a flesh pound, baby. I love Killing Floor. that game, that's really exciting, but that game will have no content for years. Hey guys, want my Killing Floor 3 review? It's really cool, it's a little bare bones. 2 years after it comes out, pick it up on sale, and maybe you'll have some new maps to play. There you go, that's my money back guarantee review of Killing Floor 3, baby! My nose is stuffed up. I'm gonna mute my mic and do a big snort. That was gross. I don't like to snort on mics because whenever I hear other people do it, it makes me want to gag, so... I know I do plenty of things on the mic that make people gag already, but... Well... Geef. Kef Geely, if you do not fix your video game show, Geef. I'm glad they're not showing us this racist ass celebration of Juan Ponce de la Raper or whatever, dude. We should just delete history. I didn't like it. I didn't like it when those people from that one country went over to another one and were mean to them. We should take that out of the history books because it's bad and makes me sad. And destroy all their statues.
What a great surprise. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition, an award-winning game on PC, is now available on Xbox consoles today. That's right.
Why is he yelling at me?
All right, next up, we have something extremely special for you. We have one of the most iconic filmmakers of all time in the house. The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Cash them checks, Jeffy. Cash them checks, Jeffy. You remember when that release of Snyder Cut was happening and they finally did it? And then everyone was like, yeah, dude, don't watch that Justice League movie. It's crap. Watch the Snyder Cut. It's really good. I tried watching it with some friends. We watched like 35 minutes, and it was like genuinely one of the worst movies I'd seen in years.
Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff. And
I think that the Zack Snyder cult is like mentally deranged. I think that they're
awesome.
I think that people who like Zack Snyder movies,
what a great crowd. Insane.
Are probably just people who watch nothing but like the most normie shit possible. So when they get even a snippet
I've been a gamer
of like something that's remotely okay, they just like praise it up and down.
The idea of coming to Gamescom was like, that blew my mind.
That being said, though, that movie,
we were
I
like,
didn't see
let's go
anything
check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Just moments away.
Bust, man.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into that in a minute.
That's lucrative.
What was the original inspiration for creating this new world?
I was always a fan of, team building movies, Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also, I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And I was, everything in there.
We get it. You jerked off to Heavy Metal when you were a kid.
How intense it was.
Rebel Moon, who wants to bet it's rated PG-13.
And so I thought, this is a
Rebel Moon.
And my awesome partners at Netflix
rated
were like,
PG-13.
So,
yep.
I
Maximize profits. Woo! Let's have some action, but don't show too much. That's PG-13. Shit, crap, sucks. I don't even want to see anything that you're doing. I'm leaving you.
Is really the heart of the movie, and
I'm gonna look at some funny. I'm gonna find a funny image or video or something.
And what I love about you'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films, and part of the reason we wanted to have you here at Gamescom is I know you're kind of expanding on the films with a...
Stop that, you little fucker. He's being bad. Look at him. Stop. Okay, so you know how I found this last night. What's going on at Gamescom? All right, good. So you know how there are all these videos of of Nijika like running away, and it's like Counter-Strike or like Rainbow Six and shit like that, and then it's like bomb has been planted. Well, every time I see one in my recommended, I click on it every single time, regardless. And I think YouTube ran out of recommendations because I've seen like 100 of them. I think I've seen every one that's been made. And this one was recommended to me like last night or 2 nights ago. And it's just called That Nijika Scene, but it's in my room.
でもまだぼっちちゃんには秘密だよ。じゃあ明日よろしくね。
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well,
if I were on the Titanic and I were trying to get into a boat,
because sometimes good things
and one of the guys, one of the guardsmen was like, women and children first, women and children first. I would be like, oh, okay. And I would start loading all the women and children into the lifeboat, and whenever it was filled up with women and children, I'd tip it over into the water, and I'd look at the guy and I'd be like, okay, can I get in? And I'd get in the boat.
You're at Gamescom. Enjoy.
This looks Korean. You know, last time we had a Geeff show, that one guy got up on stage and was like, I'd like to thank my Reformed Rabbi Bill Clinton. Just confused everyone. I still think to this point, we still have no fucking idea why he said that. It was just something that was like really intriguing in the weirdest way to say. This one sucked, man. Some guy just got up on stage and was like, I want FIFA, man. Give it to me now. This guy sucked. They should arrest this guy and execute him. If you just got here, some guy jumped on stage and tried to grab Geoff's mic. And Geeff said, get away from me, you filthy piece of shit, and kicked him in the shins. But all you could hear was, GTA 6, GTA 6. How do you guys feel about this? Oh, what the this might be the best game I've ever fucking seen in my life. I don't think there are freshwater barracudas though. I could be wrong. Wow, they're showing this like started off so like generic Korean MMO, and then they started showing shit that's actually what gamers want. You can fish and touch cats and walk around. There's like lambs and sheep and stuff. Climb trees. This game is so incredibly derivative. I just saw like it has the Skyrim UI, Assassin's Creed climbing mechanics, and then you can tame horses like it's Red Dead. Derivative's not bad though. I mean, look at Signalis. It's like the most derivative game I've ever played in my life, but it's done expertly. He just killed that horse. And it's a shmup. Shmup one. There seems to be a lot of options to incorporate jumping off your horse and leaving it to fucking die. Whoa! Best game I've ever seen. Are you guys with me on this? I swear to God, that trailer just showed like 17 different games. Which means that screams Jack of all trades, master of none of me. That was like the most derivative looking video game I've ever seen.
A lot about heists in real real life, all right? It launches September 21st. Here's a world premiere first look.
Okay, so here's the deal. The components are kept in high security cooling containers somewhere in the storage yard.
Do you think he really talks like that in real life still, or do you think like when he's alone he's just like, oh hello my old chap?
Get into the transport. Take too long, and they'll start to degrade.
What did he say? He said, I know about heists in real
Do
life.
what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other side.
Boy, you domesticated. What you talking about? What is this shit? What is this? What is this? What is this? Is this Grand Theft Auto? It's not Grand Theft Auto. Oh, Payday. I told you I wasn't just gonna shit on games all day today. But I mean, they make it too easy. Here, I'm gonna give you guys another hot take that you're probably not gonna like because people love Payday. Man, there's so many people play Payday 2, and I've tried playing it for like 2 hours. I played it 2 different times. That game to me had like the worst gunplay I've ever felt in an FPS. It was like impressively bad. It's like someone had never shot a gun before made that game. As we all know, everyone shoots guns before they actually make gun games. And then what did we learn about this one? I remember last time we saw this, we were like, why does it look bad? And someone said it was like a remaster or something. It's like impressively, like, I mean, graphically it's not very impressive. Oh my god. That is so good, man. I got these fruit teas with my herbal teas and I keep mixing them together. I got like this wild raspberry and then I put hibiscus in it with some sage and ironwood. So I put a bunch of ice in it. It's so good, man. It's like one of the most refreshing things I've ever drank. My go-to for whenever whenever I used to get hungover, my go-to would always be, I would just wake up and get ice water with lemon, and that would perk me right up. The most simple thing. Now I'm drinking this. This shit is, wakes you up. Why the fuck did they make a full Arab trailer? Why not? What do you mean? That's the one good thing about the trailer. You're gonna make a game take place in a place, why not? Make it in that language, sounds good to me. Did I ever play one of the AC, what, Armored Core or Assassin's Creed? The Armored Core launch trailer came out today.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience.
No, I've never played Assassin's Creed. Another French gamer take. I've never played Assassin's Creed on stream, and that's because I'm a firm believer, and I stand by this, and I will not back up my claims.
To our co-host tonight for ONL, please welcome.
There's only one good Assassin's Creed, and it's the first one. And people who jerk off Assassin's Creed 2 are fucking insane.
Hello, everyone.
The game sucks.
I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this
Hi.
year. And I have the honor to be your guide for all those great Discord happening right here at Gamescom.
The demo. Hello, mommy.
And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And if you're ready to vote for your favorite games, then visit now.gamescom.global
Do you think she's Nepalese?
and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes.
I don't think she's French.
From Epics, then go to the Epic
She's from the
section
Indian
of Gamescom
area.
Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcast by IGN on Twitch or YouTube.
You guys aren't getting it, man.
Just join the conversation.
You guys are seeing
by
surface
using the
level. You gotta see
hashtag
past the surface level.
2023 online. Plus,
You have to
there will
dig
be
into your
more
inner
announcements
demon,
from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Man, we haven't played Baldur's
And
Gate in like a
later this
week.
Tune in to the Gamescom Studios broadcast and
I was
check
just
out
reminded
the
'cause I just got a dark
Gamescom
urge.
Cosplay Awards live from Cologne, Germany on Sunday
To drink
at
this
3
tea,
p.m.
to gulp it all down. I hope I don't get a brain
so check out
freeze.
Gamescom now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Geoff.
I'm a little kooky. I'm usually a pretty
Thank
nice
you,
guy, but I
Jasmine.
get a little darkness in me.
Well, now I'm joined
Get a little kooky.
by the one and only Harada-san.
Hey,
creator of
what's
Tekken,
up?
and
Yoshimitsu,
Michael,
let's
producer
go.
of Tekken.
Show me Yoshimitsu now.
You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
Yoshimitsu trailer. I swear to fucking God, man, I'm so.
システムの話ばっかりしてるので、今
Show me
日は皆さんの
Yoshimitsu
ために、全く新しいモードの情報を持ってきました。
Don't ask me for shit. I'm not asking.
Battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode for to show you today.
はい、ですね、鉄拳はもちろん今回も、
They're bringing volleyball back.
鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、
Okay, story
これ以
mode.
外にですね、もう
Close enough.
特に欧米では、失われてしまったアーケード体験の、ストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of
think he
course,
said there's a
Tekken
new
will
mode
have
where you can
the,
play with two
story
people
mode
for the
covering
story?
storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player.
Oh,
and,
no.
It covers the arcade scene, which is a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand.
Oh,
Maybe
never
some of
mind.
the
That
newer
sounds
game
sick. I thought it was going to be
gamers
like
out there
create your
haven't.
own character.
So this will cover that. As you progress through
I
that
don't know why I'd say,
storyline,
oh, no.
You'll experience some
I'll
all new
work for Street
gameplay that
Fighter.
actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it, and it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new trailer for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
Michael Murray's always wearing shirts and shit like that. Those two are so chummy. Those two are always on stage together. Michael Murray's not like his one-time translator. Those two are always on stage together. He's like a producer or some shit.
Going somewhere?
Yes! Please show me Yoshimitsu. That was my wife, Asuka. I mean, my daughter. Wait, when June shows up, I'll say that's my wife. I get them mixed up sometimes. Thankfully, it doesn't happen too often, so nothing weird happens, but that was my daughter, Asuka. Hey, Shaheen. They already showed Shaheen's trailer? That's Steve Fox?
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Oh, let's go! Oh, he looks cool as shit. That's what I get for a Yoshimitsu trailer? Oh, so it is like Street Fighter. Right. Oh, boy. Seems like someone missed the mark on this one now. Oh, boy.
Eat this! What's done is done.
Smashed and slammed. It's cool that Raven's back. Based. Soul, and then Solace.
Get ready for the next battle.
Those avatars are not doing it for me. Well, they leaked the roster, so I already knew that Yoshi and like Kuma and everyone was going to be in it. Ugh, those avatars for that hub world, I am
There you
not
have it.
feeling.
Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys are going to be the first
She has
audience
a
in
nice
the
skull.
world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3? Dave?
Well, first of all, Geoff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare.
I don't
3
always say
here
that. I
is
say
the
that if a
complete
woman has good
We're
skeletal
shipping
structure
16 multiplayer
and like
maps,
jawline.
all from the original Modern Warfare 2. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features.
I can tell from
We also
this.
have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies. Yeah.
Is it still
This is
cool to
our
hate
largest
Call of Duty,
zombies
or is it
offering
like has it
ever,
gone
and for
full
the
circle
first
and now
time,
it's
set
now
in the
you
Modern
like
Warfare
Call of Duty
universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby.
No one cares. No one pays attention. I don't know if that's true.
Tell us a bit about what is the storyline. What can we expect from the campaign?
Yeah, so for the first time for Call of Duty this year, we're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions.
When that
in
guy
their
jumped
story,
up and ran at Jeff and tried to
Sledgehammer
take his
Games
mic,
is
I
so
wish he wouldn't
excited
have
to
like
work
been all
with
apologetic
Infinity
and been
Ward
like,
on the
"I'm
campaign
sorry, this
to
is so
answer some of those
disappointing,"
questions
and like
to bring
professional.
you Modern Warfare 3. And
When
one
he
of
was
those
crawling
answers
up onto
is
the
actually
stage, I
right
wish
behind you.
I wish before he could even go GTA 6. I wish he would have just kicked him in the fucking teeth and broke his teeth.
And he's trying to bring
And he's got the mic. He pulls the mic closer to his mouth. And he says, "Get out of here, you fucking piece of shit."
Say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level, but first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for
He
epic
jumps off the
cinematic
stage, picks him up by his hair as he's all dazed, he's
And
confused.
this year
He's
in
like,
Modern Warfare 3,
"Bite the
we're
stage! Bite the
introducing
stage,
a new
motherfucker!
innovation
Bite
to
the
Call of Duty
stage!"
campaign that's
Everyone's
gonna
like,
allow
"Jeff,
players
no!
to interact with that story
don't!"
like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go and hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign. Now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay,
So weird.
Set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This
It's like
is
it's been so
start of
long
the
and
game
nothing
almost,
changes.
right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
I just realized it's not
All
a
right,
new.
check it
It's
out.
not a
Here
new
you
Call
go.
of Duty.
Call of
It's
Duty at
another
Gamescom
remake.
first. Thanks, guys.
I used to just play a lot of Modern Warfare 2, the first Modern Warfare. I used to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 1, and I would use nothing. I would play nothing but hardcore search and destroy, and I would use nothing but akimbo magnums, and everyone hated me because I would always just try and do silly stuff on the kill cam, and they would be like, "Stop throwing! What the fuck are you doing?" I'd be like 20 yards away from a guy with my dual akimbos, my akimbo magnums that can't shoot shit. You can't ADS with them. So you just had someone on the someone come on their goddamn dollar store mic and go, "Switch to your rifle, you fucking moron!" And I just go, and I get that sick kill cam.
Heading to surface.
And I'd be like, "Switch to my what? Switch to my what, bitch?" That's actually not a made-up story. I did that a lot.
All teams, eyes on target. Phase 1 complete.
That incredibly believable story I just told to a bunch of people. That's, believe it or not, actually, I didn't just make up that wild and crazy story. That was actually really relatable and that everyone probably did. I swear I didn't actually make it up. What the fuck am I talking about? Was that it? Is that what they showed? Oh God, no! I wish it was. They're gonna show more. Hey, I started watching the new season of Baki last night. I went into the new season of Baki. I had no idea what it was about or what it was. Hey, settle down. I'm trying to tell a story. I saw the pickle guy, and I didn't know. I didn't know what he was. I just saw him, and I was like, oh, he looks lame. This is like the new villain, whatever. I had no idea that the new season of Baki was about an actual caveman. That I guess we were wrong about human evolution, and that we were back during the Jurassic period 200 million years ago. And he's like I'm like 6 episodes in, and this guy is basically the embodiment of fighting itself. Like, he's the actual fighting spirit personified. Because he has no martial arts training whatsoever. He just lives beating up Tyrannosauruses and Stegosauruses and killing them. And I think like the last few arcs of Baki have been kind of weak, and they've just been kind of like out there and silly. And this one, I feel like, is so elevated by how silly and stupid it is that it actually like goes beyond that and becomes absolutely amazing. This may be my favorite Baki arc yet. I love it. I like how it's just like an actual clashing of eras. It's like this caveman who can't even speak. They put him in a cage in like the first episode or something, and all of the main characters were like sub-characters from Baki from all the different seasons before sneak into his room because they saw him on TV, and they're like infatuated with him like he's like some fucking hot girl. And they're like I saw him on TV, and I just want to see him up close, man. Maybe I want to fight him a little bit. Maybe he could punch me. We'll see who can punch harder. It's like, it's like amazing. Anyway, that's my review. Baki Pickle. Also, when he gets de-thawed from Iceman time, they take him off the plane, and he's like a national treasure. Because he's like the most rare, priceless artifact ever to exist. So he gets off the plane, and some cute female reporter goes up to him and is like, oh my god, how does it feel? I'm a fucking idiot. And he rapes her on live TV in front of everyone, and then there's like protests outside of like the military compound where they're holding him. They're like, try him! Put him on trial! And everyone's like, how do you put him on trial? He doesn't know what he did. He's a caveman. And he just got away with it. And I think that's a future we should strive for. That's not where I was going with that. I just thought it was funny. This is still going on.
All clear.
I don't want to watch this.
Descending stairwell, south side.
Let's see if there's something else I can put on. Do you guys want to watch this? Should I keep this? Are there people who really need to see this? Put on Baki. We can't, dude. We'll get in trouble. Probably wouldn't get in trouble, honestly. Yeah, but basically, so far, based on what I can see, is that this season of Baki is just all the prior characters who have like their own specialties and techniques. It's just them. It's like the most simple setup ever. It's like very simple. All of them are just going to be putting their tests against this ultimate fighting machine that knows nothing about martial arts and just watching all their techniques fail because he's just been so battle hardened. It doesn't make any sense because he's killing Tyrannosaurus, and he says he's from the Jurassic period, and Tyrannosaurus lived in the Cretaceous period, like 66 million years ago or something. But, I overlooked that. He also fought a Triceratops, which also is a Cretaceous period dinosaur, whatever. Anyway, still pretty cool though. I think Ape Escape actually made this gameplay look a lot better. So I feel like I'm like feeling something right now watching this. I feel like I'm having a moment. They should make a game like this. It's kind of beautiful in a way. way. I just like it. I think I need to rest or something. What do you mean if only I can make music? How do you know the music playing right now isn't really good?
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
No. There's no music. Wait a minute. This is a little too subdued. Let's try, hold on. See how this goes. Yeah! Now this is modern warfare. This is infinitely better. It's perfect. Sounds like infiltration music. I just got out of the shower and I'm sweating already, man. I hate summer. That looks freaking sweet, dude. It kind of reminds me of like the gameplay we just saw. It reminds me of.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3
shit, what is
details
it?
and gameplay when Call of Duty.
Oh,
next
Call of Duty
showcase
Modern Warfare
Modern
2.
Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing.
It also
tonight
sort of
on
reminded me of
October
Call of Duty
5th.
Modern Warfare
Jump into
1.
yourself when the multiplayer beta kicks off on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you. But
It
first,
sort of
here's an
reminded me
update
a little
on
bit
Nightmare,
of also Call of
the
Duty
new
Black
shared world
Ops.
survival crafting game from Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's finally time to find
It
out.
also kind of reminded me of Call of Duty 2.
Steam and Epic Store.
I mean, no, it doesn't at all, because that game doesn't look like that. What'd they say? Survival and crafting? Hey.
And tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable.
Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, that's cool.
Woe and lacking supplies. The question becomes:
Lost interest.
Wilt thou be a survivor?
Do you think the base building is gonna look this good, or is it gonna be really jank and not work like every other video game in this genre?
Regardless of which portal variety you favor. Realm cards will
It's hot, boy. Whoa. I like that. I like a Forest Guardian, Stag, Wendigo type shit. You know what I mean? It does sort of seem like this started out as a game where someone made a lot of designs that are cool, that they really liked and put a lot of time and effort in, and then someone up above was like, hey, this game's taking too long, just make it a survival crafting game.
Let my words steer your steps.
I dribbled all over myself. Solace, baby! I play Solace, the old guy who punches. Unless this is the RPG, I don't know.
The astral realm is Lilith's home.
I'm starting to think it may be the RPG.
To restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast open the gates once more.
You can tell primal beasts were weapons created by Astros.
That lady's design fucking pisses me off.
Untold destruction.
She has like plate metal on the front of her, and it just bends like it's made of bubble gum.
I sense something.
Whenever I see her animations in Grand Blue Versus,
Finger on what?
I'm like, that shouldn't work that way.
Doesn't look right from up here. No.
Feels like what is that?
Something's blocking me. I can't get through.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
Hey, I just realized this is in English.
But fate set in motion can't be stopped. Deliver us from grief and sacrifice.
What's the lore behind why Narayama is so small? Why are all the horn girls really tiny? I mean, they're not tiny, they're just short. They're big. You know what I'm saying?
Been there to protect me.
They got fat cocks. It's in the lore.
I just
Serious.
wanted to say thank you.
No problem. Word around the office is you've got a fat cock. Maybe we could relink sometime. Oh, there you go, Grand Blue fans. You got a release date for that vaporware you wanted.
Hey everyone at Gamescom. Gina Torres here. I play General.
Hi, lady I've never heard of.
Immortals of Aveum. She is Jack's mentor.
You also just mentioned something else I've never heard of.
She is conflicted about how to win this ever war, but that's all I can say. Let's take a look at the game. It's out today.
The Everwar? Holy shit. Whoa, saw a dragon.
We're out of time.
Oh.
Trying to be the best, but you can't come close to the power in my fist.
This is like so tone deaf.
Already is. And we're still losing.
This game is gonna make so much money, and it's gonna spawn such an in-depth multiverse. That's what all the producers were hoping. That's what all the execs were hoping. I was just quoting them. I wasn't actually stating a fact, because that's not gonna happen. Holy shit, wait, was that a dragon? That was cool. There's no way that's a real game. That's not real. That just said available now?
That was Immortals of Aveum, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with Genu.
I like the slutty pink-haired one
Zenless Zone
with
Zero.
the big butt.
Genu, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到跟创这个舞台，
He said
并且
what?
给大家带来了我们的作品。
God damn, that dude's sweating like me in the back. Oh my
都
god,
是
dude.
幻想类的 ARPG。
It's hot in Germany.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy APRG.
距离上次我们给大家分享
Who's the
动态
blue
已经
girl
有
with the
1年的
horns?
时
I'm
间了
intrigued.
我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何。
I'm a slut for blue
所以
girls,
这次
man.
我们想接触这个舞台，
You guys
给
know
大家分享一下我们新的研发中的内容。
Goya?
So
What's
I
his
know it's
name?
been a while since we've given you an
He's the
update
guy
on
who
what
wrote
we've been
the,
working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy
the
to be
manga
here
with
today
the divorced
to give
lady
you
who
an
cries a
update
lot.
on the progress that we've made with this game.
接下来的 PV 会
He
有
draws
我
blue
们
girls
新制作
too.
的
I
战
just
斗
wanted to
机
give him a
和
shout
我们
out to
新
you,
的对
Goya.
视交互系统，希望大家喜欢。
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you.
I also read the one about the guy who comes home to see his childhood friend. She's like out of college, and she's all dirty and scruffed up, and she's just weird and
Thank you very
awkward.
much. Here you go. Brand new
And then he
trailer
fixes
for
her.
Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Moral regeneration tag, and then they get married and they have sex, and it was cute. And that's what's gonna happen to me someday. I'm gonna find a cute, broken down Gyaru girl who needs a big strong man just like me. I'm gonna be like, I can fix you. And she's gonna say, police! No, don't show this one. Show the blue one. Is this a gacha or something? What is this? These animal guys don't look very cool. They look like they were made with weird porno perverts in mind. I don't like the music. They didn't show the blue girl or the pink-haired girl.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special.
Remember when they brought on
beloved
fucking some
characters
Instagram girl, or it
update
was like
on its
Nicki Minaj or
PlayStation
something?
5 release.
For the Game Awards, and she had one line to read off. She had one fucking line. They probably paid her like $20,000 to show up and read one piece of paper, and she goes, "And the winner is Genshin Impact." Just completely fucked up the pronunciation, and then just walked away.
Allowing Jimmy Wen to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision.
Yeah, she said Genshin Impact. That's what she said.
Commission has completed repairs on existing.
Ew! What is? I took my fucking headphones off. What is this crap? Ugh. Yeah, that's better. Nice. I started playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate last night on my Nintendo Switch. Made a new character.
Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water.
legally
plus the
attained
announcement of a brand new concert series
Nintendo
coming,
Switch.
hopefully, to a city near you.
Jesus fuck, dude. When is this over? How much Hoyoverse? Actually, I guess this happened last time too. Geeff is just paid by the Chinese mafia. Like, he's just on their payroll now, 100%. I'm gonna stream me rolling for 2B and Pascal and Nikkei on the September 1st.
There's no time for distractions.
Alright.
Seriously.
Just stop. I just don't even want to do that anymore. I'm gonna stream it so you guys can, I can show you guys my free-to-play luck. I'm gonna roll one time, and I'm gonna get 2B 3 times in 110 roll. I don't care the Blue Archivist banner out. I'm not playing 2 gotchas at once. I'm not that guy anymore, okay? I've changed. I haven't logged into Blue Archive in like 5 months. It's dead, Jim. I should sell my account. I'd probably get a lot for it. Where's my button? Oh man, I think I need a rest. I haven't slept, dude.
Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
Let's see if you guys like this. Hey guys, just saw the new video game trailer. What did I think of it? I didn't get very far into GU, but I had a character that had like 60 hours, but that was the Japanese version of Double Cross on the 3DS. So I just made a new character.
They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not.
I made Koshka, she's really cute.
A choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred.
Whoa, they've showed like 3 dragons.
Chaos.
I'm not gonna play this game. I don't think this game will be bad by any measure. I think I'm really sick and tired of the press the iframe button when the big monster guy slashes a sword down game. Over and over again. I think I'm just sick of it. I need a break, man. I need a long fucking break.
You are in the presence of a god human. Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness. And remember,
I think I felt my IQ dropping when I was playing Lies of P.
Look back.
I thought that I had a long enough like break from Elden Ring and those types of games. And then when I played Lies of P, I just realized, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have fun with these anymore. It's just the same shit over and over again. This looks fun. It actually does look fun. I probably won't play it, but too many games. Too many games. That gonna be on Steam? Oh my god. Yeah, I need to take a rest or something, man. I just said, is that going to be on Steam? Because I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh no, it's Sonic. It's going to be on the Sega console.
Very busy month for new releases. And yes, there will be full 4-player co-op gameplay in Sonic Superstars. But that is not
I swear to God, in my
Sonic
brain, I
news
saw
we have
Sonic
for
and
you
I was
tonight
like,
at Opening Night
oh
Live,
no, that won't be on
because we
Steam. That's going to be
also
on the
have a
Sega.
special update for you
That's going to be on fucking Saturn,
on
dude.
Sonic Frontiers.
What? Yeah, this is going to be on the game. This one's going to be on the Gamecast. I feel like the amount of people who said this game was good just proves how eternally cucked Sonic fans are always going to be. They got a game that like showed potential for what a good 3D Sonic game could be, barely. And they were like, no, this one's good, this one's good. And it just genuinely looks like one of the worst pieces of shit ever. It's like, geez, guys. I mean, I feel bad for you, but at this point, it's just sad. Move on.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course, the fans.
Chris Chan will come for me. I know, we're gonna get him on the show.
Gamescom is the world's largest.
You think we can get Chris Chan on the show?
Just check out this footage from last
Call him
year.
up.
There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area, where you can see amazing game-inspired costumes.
I do a stream with
Just
Chris
like
Chan, I
these.
don't care. I just don't want them to know where I live.
Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven,
Holy
Zaza,
shit. Bro.
and Saphira.
Dude, we're getting soulful. Take me back to
Mochi
2004.
Dragon, can you tell me how you choose
Why are they doing this?
to cosplay?
For me, there are 3 things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's coming from? The second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And
Do you
the
guys
third
remember
one
back
is, does it
whenever
have a
they
little
first started
challenge in the
televising
cosplay making
E3 for the
progress?
first time and like G4 was
sewing a
covering it?
corset like
They
a
made such a
princess
big
has
deal
here,
out of it. They were
or
like, for the
imitating
first
bone
time ever,
structure with
you can be on the showroom
And
floor
what
live
makes
24/7
cosplay
with
at
us,
Gamescom
E3. I was so excited.
For me, it's definitely
That shit was
being able
cool.
to play all of these awesome
Adam
games
Ferreira
in
and
cosplay
Adam
at
Sessler
the
and
booth
Morgan
of
Webb
the
out there
developers,
just looking
as
at
well as
weird
talking
people
to the
like this and
producers
going,
of the indie games,
what do you like
having
about
first-hand
Link?
Conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great
Give me a
wonderful
grab, give me a
Gamescom.
grab.
Thank you. Applause.
Oh, I thought she was going to interview all of them. My God.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from
I was
home
eating
or
ice and I was going to call.
online. Join and
And my
follow
friend was
us
like, let me
on
guess, you're
Facebook,
eating ice. And I was like,
Instagram,
yeah.
TikTok,
And he
Twitter,
said, yeah, you're
Twitch,
white.
And be sure.
And I was
to
like,
use
what?
the
Okay.
Gamescom
And then he was like, you know that, right? Like, that's a white person
Thank
thing?
you so much, and
And I said, what? No, it isn't. He's like, yeah, it's like a white person thing. They eat ice. And I was like, what? You don't eat ice?
All right, right now we've got a first look
He was
at
like,
the
I mean, I
First
will,
Descendant,
but
a
not like you
next-generation
guys.
action
I was
looter
like,
connects on the crossplay open
I
beta
had no
to
idea
be
that
held
was a
September
stereotype that
19th.
white people eat ice. Why is that a stereotype? Do we all do it? I thought everyone just did that. I didn't think that was like tied to race.
We must follow the will of the ancestors.
It's a rich man's wild.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion. Rise, my warriors!
What did I say this was?
Give your lives for Epoch!
Oh, that's right. I did. Oh,
It's the Ironheart.
I was gonna make fun of Nexon, but this game actually looks really good.
That's so cool.
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place.
All right, I'm doing calf raises at the standing desk, and nobody can stop me.
Extinction.
Mom, Jeff.
And you.
Jeff, stop him. He's doing calf raises at the standing desk. If you told me to do that, if you said, hey, you have as many shots as you can to jump in the air and shoot 2 guys with 2 bullets in like less than a second in this video game, or else your mom's gonna die, my mom would be fucking dead.
There's a grave walker.
That's a little goofy. Exo Primal 2! That was a cool boss, like the sexy robot lady. Interesting. But you do have to remember, it is Nexon, so I'm obliged to not care. Instantly.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, guys, I think that ice is upsetting my stomach a little bit.
How's Surface World?
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Tired, but in a good way.
I feel like
Busy.
Subnautica is a game that I would love.
Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I have it and I've never played it.
Worried about you.
I love water, I love like deep sea stuff.
I told you,
And I like scary stuff. I think Subnautica's scary. I'm not sure.
Stan. Because as far as I can see,
I know you get chased by like a giant monster sometimes.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be.
This trailer would be a lot better if people weren't talking about real people stuff. It would have been better if the game called Under the Waves was just actually about like Under the Waves stuff.
There, on the verge of something special. Of being first into great unknowns.
Did you miss something good? So far, no. Chat? Did we see something that we liked? I don't remember. I remember it being positive about one thing. I saw Yoshimitsu. There was one thing though I was like, that looked fine. Oh yeah, Killing Floor 3, which, you know. I don't think I said Crimson Desert looks good. I think I said it looked like the most derivative game I've ever seen in my life. Which again isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's very true. Some woman was very excited about the Microsoft thing.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark.
Wow.
Julia Brown, the stars
Would you look
of
at that,
Fort
Dapper
Solace,
Dan?
which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Guys, welcome to
He's
Gamescom.
got himself a little trilby.
This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us about?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Don't ever cut off my boy Geeff again on his show.
We've been able to talk about this game for a while.
Or else he'll
I
do
think
you
the
like
thing
the
that I'm
FIFA
most
GTA
excited
6 guy.
about is for people to explore these characters.
Geeff just takes the mic from him and
at the
says, "All right,
core
Troy,
of this
you're up next.
experience is
Bite the stage.
unraveling the mystery
Yeah,
of
where all the
Fort
blood and
Solace,
teeth are.
and
Bite the stage,
You're going to
Troy.
do that by discovering these characters and
Bite the stage,
and
Troy, else you don't get
learning
your
about their
paycheck. Bite the
stories, and
stage.
As actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today. It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing
Indie
cast
studio.
for an independent game. Juliet, this is
You fucking
we
liar.
know you from a lot of great film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
my
well, it's
first
simple,
ever
low
video
effort,
game.
and very lucrative.
So I'm so
So I did it on the side.
Thank you. And to get to work beside two of the best
I'm sorry,
in
I'm
the game
perfect,
world
but a
nonetheless,
lot of hard
so
work and good.
watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Fucking.
You know, one of the best
There's over
things about
1,000
working with
people
Troy, I
here
remember
for
coming
this?
in from lunch, and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer, and there I see Troy's
Did
butthole.
they- What?
The hole is butt made. When we were.
Okay.
Oh man,
we threw ourselves
I'm
into
gonna
this, we literally
cring.
did,
I'm
and
cringing.
there's-
I'm cring. I just unleashed my dark urge. Fuck God. And all living creatures.
Engineer working on Fort Solace alongside Jack Leary, and they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little
Demo
teaser.
your
As we said, it's out
ads.
Today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You know how much ad revenue I make a month off this fucking website? Trust me, all the money is from you guys, not the ads. Make like $27 in ads if I post.
Failure or wait further information.
Recording submitted.
Fort
Is there no
Solace.
sign of security?
No.
I don't buy ice bat. What? No, I have a little plastic mold that you put water in. You know, if you put water in somewhere really cold, it turns to ice. You can get it for free.
I think there may have been an incident.
You're not buying ice, are you?
What the hell is going on, Jackie? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
This is starting to remind me of a certain video game. Oh, there was a vent. It was crawling in a vent. Oh, slow walking through the blizzard. Oh, no. Holy fuck, Fort Callisto. Holy shit. Oh my god, don't play that game. Don't do it. You will regret it so much. And they had actors from TV. Holy
next,
shit,
it's time
don't
for the
do
announcement
it.
about a
Don't
new
play
game
that
from
game.
Focus Entertainment
Do
and
not.
Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
MotorStorm 3. If they resurrected MotorStorm, I'd be so happy. That series was cool.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation and adaptation.
That deformation looked so bad in this one, though. Like the mud. Weird.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest.
Actually, yeah, someone said I bet it sells in Germany. You're 100% correct.
Here is the brand new trailer.
That definitely sells in Germany. Germans are the ones who go drive a truck all day and then they come home and they play Euro Truck Simulator in their $2,000 setup for the rest of the night. Is that Bicky Minaj? I used to drive a Rubicon, a Jeep Rubicon. I liked it. It was a good car. Everyone shits on Jeeps and like Wranglers. I like Wranglers. I like Wranglers until you take them on the freeway. Then I'm not a big Jeep fan once you take it on the fucking freeway. I remember I was driving a 1991 or 1992 Ford Bronco. It was the one that OJ killed his wife, or Blake killed his wife and then hauled ass in. And I had that thing on the freeway, and there was like a typhoon, and the wind was so strong, I felt like I was gonna die.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th.
The wind will just push that thing and hydroplane you all over. It's not built for that.
Playable, and we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available.
You know what cars I've been looking at lately? I want to actually show you guys this. What kind of people drive these cars? Look at these.
All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the
Shut up, I'm looking at Nissan Datsuns.
The Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 20th.
I asked my friend. My friend likes to make fun of the type of people that drive certain cars, and I said, "What kind of people drive Datsuns?" And he told me white people and Filipinos. Is that accurate? I want like a 1980 or a 1970 Datsun, not the 4-door, but the coupe. He told me that, and then he showed me his Filipino friend's Datsun, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's sick." And he's like, "Yeah, you would think that."
Welcome to Dogtown.
He's Vietnamese.
There's a job.
He has like a fucking XLR or something.
You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
And thinking of buying some iron.
The logical choice.
I still don't think this game actually came out.
Green view. Home stretch. Getting a ripper to overclock.
It's funny you say who drives old Land Rovers. He also has a Land Rover.
Not a bad idea.
My Vietnamese friend.
Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
I'll play this game eventually. I haven't. I feel like when I finally end up playing this game, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Because all I've really heard is bad things about it, and I have zero expectations after all this time. I feel like I'll play it and be like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Job done.
Premium work, V.
I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus.
Show me the motorcycle.
Something that
Show me the
will steer
Datsun.
you home safely.
Oh, it's a Datsun!
On dispatch day. Hunter, good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
All nearby units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
Oh, I thought they were doing this revamped police system thing a long time ago. It still hasn't come out?
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
Whoever just said wait, Chads keep winning. Yeah, you're right. Damn, they turned this shit into Twisted Metal.
Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration.
Wait,
You will
Chads
hear
keep
from me
winning.
soon. This I guarantee you.
My legs are sore. I think I need to sleep.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primock, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited
my
to get in
God.
depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw
I
a
love
lot of
you.
upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul
Holy
of
shit,
the gameplay
she's shorter than
experience.
Jeff.
So, for example, with our absolutely
She's like
redesigned
5'2".
curse system, we prepared many cool play styles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just grabbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to
She's not
empower your
white.
cyberware even
What?
further.
Wow.
Forgive
It
me,
seems
my
like players
ancestors,
can
just this
even
once,
further
let's go all
customize their
out.
play style to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat.
Meanwhile,
is
my
even,
ancestors like, what are you talking about? We just
Exactly
pillaged and
right.
raped
So vehicle
fucking other
combat
countries
is a
all the
massive
time.
addition. Players will be able to shoot their
Oh.
guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over
My ancestors take
vehicles
one look at me,
to,
they're like,
for
have you even had
example,
sex? I'm like,
crush
yeah.
them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, like renewed
I like
experience
vehicle
with
combat.
the revamped
Looks like they
police
made it like
system.
the one thing where they're spinning around doing
well, it
donuts.
seems like you're
It's like
upgrading,
actually
you said,
Twisted
across
Metal
the
type
board with
shit.
a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to
That
tell
is a
us
very
about it.
attractive woman.
Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though. That
And boy, is
wasn't
she
in the
packing.
trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game
Hey, I didn't
for
say it.
free
You guys said it,
for
man. I
current
didn't say
gen
nothing.
consoles and PC.
How's the Gamescom report card looking?
2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I cannot wait.
We were at it
check
around
out,
like
next
a
month.
F plus. I think we
Thank
just
you so
got
much,
upgraded
Ewan,
like a
for
C
joining us
minus.
here at Gamescom. Ewan.
Fucking shit, dude.
All right, tonight we've also got an update on the science fantasy strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2.
Oh, wait.
Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash,
Still sad what
Infernals
happened
will
to Warcraft
sacrifice
3.
everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack.
I don't know how they fucked
We're
that
working
up
with
so
composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
Okay. I wasn't saying
Gamescom
okay to
always
serving. I
strives
was
to
just
help our
saying, like,
environment, and all of you
okay.
can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year,
Oh, yeah.
please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the
They
Planet.
talked about this last year, and I was like, they talked about this last year, and they didn't go into any
Every
detail,
time
remember?
I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with
Dude.
how each year the team continues
This
to make
Gamescom
steps
is
to make it more
manipulative, man.
sustainable.
This
is being
Gamescom is
done
a little
through the
manipulative this
Gamescom
year. I can't
Goes
quite put
Green
my finger on
initiative,
it.
As well as by partnering
something
with
going
us
on
at
here,
Playing
man.
for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire
I'm just a
millions of
boy.
players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head
so
of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence.
Electric vehicles
And
aren't
if we don't
actually
start now,
good for the
then
environment
when?
in the long run.
For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency.
You want
because
some
your
actual
voice
green
counts.
content?
For this year's Green Studio of the Year
Buy
award,
land.
we have been looking for bold, system-changing,
Buy and
innovative,
owned land.
and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis.
Go get
And
yourself
all
some
nominees
acres and then
this
keep
year
to
have
yourself.
done an amazing job.
There you go.
The way we win on climate
Thanks for
change
coming
is
to
to
my
stop
Gamescom
emissions
talk.
from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do.
Those
The
dollars
nominees
in your
for
pocket,
the Green Studio of the Year,
in your
based
bank,
on
it's
companies
worthless.
that have submitted
Own land.
applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft,
Buy, sell, and
and
trade real
Xbox.
estate.
And this year's
It's as
winner
simple
is
as that.
Xbox. And here to accept the award
Is
Phil
Xbox.
Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Good job, Phil. You did it. Keep
I'm
pumping out those
accepting this
plastic
award
machines, brother.
On behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the
Is this
impact
like a
of
scam?
their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while
What's
we
the
continue
end
to
game
make
for
the
this?
world
What's the
a
end
more
goal?
sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11
See something
Hour
mildly
Games.
suspicious.
Judd, this is a big moment.
Is this
for you guys.
another
ARPGs
psyop?
have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story.
wake
Tell us
up.
a bit about the last.
It's
Epoch.
another psyop. I go to
So Geef,
sleep.
thanks so much
I
for
wake
having
up.
me.
It's another
First off,
psyop.
before last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a
All right, you
diehard
guys,
action
I want you guys to
player
relay to me
that
what this guy
dreamt of
says. I'm gonna leave real
community-made
quick.
action RPG.
I'm gonna
And
go
with
get
the help
something
of our
really
community
important, and
and
then I want you
Kickstarter,
guys to tell
we've
me
been
what he
able to make
says
that
when I come
happen.
back.
And so in last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Geef, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th, and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks,
so
Judd.
much.
Appreciate it.
5 years ago, last Epoch
What did
was
he
a
say?
community dream.
Guys?
What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game...
Actually, I don't care.
There are no names that start with an S, but end with an A.
SA.
Prove me wrong.
And finding items, super rewarding.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Rode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
No,
Oh, it's you.
Whoa.
Okay, we're gonna check my YouTube recommendations again. We're gonna try this again. Sorry if what you're hearing is really gross, but I also don't care. I'm gonna check my YouTube recommendations. Will there be a VTuber on the front page? Or no? I'm gonna put his music on. Time to win some neggies. Oh, this looks not. Never mind. Marvel Snap, or like Marvel crap. Oh, darling. Oh, Asterion, what beautiful eyes you have. Oh, darling. What the fuck? They got dinosaurs and Marvel crap? Cool, dude. They already showed this. I don't know why they're showing it again. Alright, let's see if there's a VTuber on my homepage. Nope. What'd you dipshit say? Ooh, 51% said there was. Don't leave, don't dip and run. It doesn't work that way. You can't run away. You put down the nuggies, that's it, man. I ain't on there. I didn't cheat the system. There's no way to cheat it. That was what I said. I think I used this in a video once.
He's going over that cliff.
AC, baby. I think this is the trailer they just launched for the launch trailer.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
No, this is an old trailer, I think. Meet Dredge.
You ready to climb the wall?
A call response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Looks good. I will not be streaming that day one, I don't think.
Memories form like scars.
Too expensive.
Cut deep enough. And they'll never
I think it's gonna
fade.
stink. It'll be fun. It's not going anywhere. I can play it whenever.
Forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Just that Martin Lawrence movie? Yeah, Black Knight. What did he just say? You can suck me like a fuck toy? What is this crap, dude? It's the Black Swordsman.
who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation.
Why didn't they show what the game actually looks like? Oh, that's why. It's a Nexon free-to-play game.
That was Warhaven, and the Melee multiplayer PvP game will hit Steam Early Access on September 21st.
Oh, okay.
Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat, who's come all the way to Gamescom to unleash even more news on MK1, which ships in just a month.
Did you guys see the Reptile trailer for Mortal Kombat 1? I didn't watch it with you guys. I actually got really excited.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I gotta say, every trailer you drop just gets crazy.
Shut up, dummy. It's Reptile time. He's back. And they even gave him like an actual reptile mode. Like a Deadly Alliance, he has like a tail and like teeth and shit and spits acid.
Shape shift into anything you want.
I can shift only between this and my natural form.
You little killer croc guy.
Form made me a freak among my people. I was terrorized.
Yeah, they got he got his own trailer like 3 weeks ago or something.
You misread my intentions, princess.
Oh.
There are outworlders who would prefer us to be at war.
This was leaked, I think. I think they show Motaro here or something.
Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
All of the normal-looking human beings in this game just look so, like, whatever. Like, nothing pops. But the other designs are pretty good.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father
It just looks like normal people in, like, colored shirts.
Do not forget that, General.
Even, like, Sub-Zero and Scorpion's designs don't look great. Well, Sindel looks okay there, I guess. Oh, there's Motaro, dude. Friggin' Motaro's back. I can't believe it. That is the most bullshit fighting game boss in the entire fucking world.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion.
I'm eating a carrot. I'm sorry if it's loud and obnoxious.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
Yes,
No, I agree with what that big horned guy said.
The very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
Everyone looks scrawny and just kind of limp dick.
Whom shall I face?
Even Raiden just kind of look. It just looks like some Filipino in a white shirt or something. Like the designs just don't. They don't seem very creative. It seems like an intentional decision, like they wanted to like go back to a more traditional look, I guess, but I think it sort of clashes, honestly. Wow, that looked brutal. Good thing they took out all the boobies in this game. That'd be problematic. are.
Who's your queen?
What happened to his horns? Why would his horns be stuck to his skin and not be attached to his skull? How did she take out his skull and his spine, but his horns didn't come with? It's almost like they didn't want to put in the extra effort.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift. Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
Guys, I think I'm cooking up a big fart. This carrot's going right through me. White behavior.
Let's go back.
This man's eating ice cubes, he's chewing on a carrot.
There. The world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history
This looks pretty good.
yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you.
I reinstalled Endless Legend recently. You know how much backward ass shit you have to do to get that game to run properly if you're on Windows 10?
Will you be wise?
At least it still works.
Will you inspire?
Yeah, Endless Legend's awesome. I play the diplomatic lizard guys, and then I spec into military.
Or will
for no reason. This looks cool.
However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain.
Was that a Star of David below the Statue of
will
Liberty?
never be the same.
Am I the only one who saw that? What do they mean by that?
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported.
I'm
for
doing Mortal
years to
Kombat
come
combos
with
under my
seasonal
standing
content.
desk.
Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
It started small. Nameless people.
I need this to stop so I can sleep.
Dead.
I think I'm going insane.
Discarded. Their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. I
Even
haven't slept.
fear mounted like the bodies.
Help me. Let's get
The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were
I'm watching E3, little Donnie. How do you like that, little Don? I'm shitting in my pants and watching E3. That was scary.
It changed them. Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time.
Hey, Donnie.
We need something.
Hey, little Don.
Different.
I just pre-ordered 6 copies of Starfield on 6 different consoles, little Donnie. How do you like that?
And none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected.
How do you like that, little Donnie? I cored out an apple and shitlog in the apple. I call it my shit apple surprise, little Donnie. How do you like them apples, little Don?
Track them. Hunt them. Kill them.
Why does this look like this?
In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Oh my god, that was Diablo 4?
Gamescom, please welcome.
I thought that was made by like
producer
one
Gemma
fucking
Chan,
person
who
or
is voicing
something.
the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise. I
know that was Diablo.
Welcome to Gamescom.
Did I not pay attention?
Gemma,
No,
this is so
I'm not
exciting to
paying
have you
fucking
here.
attention. Why
Welcome to
would
the
I?
video game world. I know this is your first.
Did you
first
see what
video
I was
game,
looking
right?
at?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game.
Jesus
I
Christ.
have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms.
Is it just
And
me, or-
in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now.
Girls.
So I was so excited to play this character, and yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
That's
Yeah,
my
this is exciting,
Gamescom
season,
2023
2,
opening
which
night
is
live
coming in
report card,
October.
everyone.
What
Thanks for
can you tell us
showing
about
up.
the character that you're playing?
C-, girls.
Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion
That
as you
sounds
fight
like
your way
something
through
that
the
no one's
perils
ever
of
done
Sanctuary.
before and hasn't
She's
failed
complex.
miserably.
She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime, so initially she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded. But
she as
in a
cute as
fight, she will
Minthara?
definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about
fucking
what we
loser.
can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about creating that ultimate power fantasy. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our second season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires, and ultimately tracks down and faces off with a big bad vampire. Now, that's season 2 and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into season 1, the season of Mulligan. So, you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris. Right, now let's talk about another world premiere. This one
You guys are missing some sick shit. Sorry, I'm gonna make some more tea.
What is this music?
This looks awesome. Tell me what I missed whenever I come back.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this? Stand still.
I actually kind of want to see this. Hold on.
Words can bring people together and tear them apart. But if words hold so much power, he has no respect for you.
She's right.
What?
The question is
this a psyop?
What do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Thank goodness you're here. 2024. What was that? That looks interesting.
That's a really fun indie game. Thank goodness
Holy
you're
shit,
here.
there's 2 of them?
And now to completely shift the
Oh,
tone
never
again,
mind, it's Pain.
I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake 2. Sam, welcome
Man,
to
I need to
Gamescom.
sleep, man.
This game is coming out in October.
All right, I'm
and
gonna make this
We've had
tea
so much
real
fun.
quick.
We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like to play as him? Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
A long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the Dark Place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the Dark Place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City, and we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the Dark Place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we go.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're
this elixir I just made is going to be so good.
No! Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show.
Is this still Alan Wake?
He's here to talk about his latest book. Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it. You're the killer, the cult leader.
No! You've got the wrong band!
It's pain.
It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story.
I was reading this manga. Where this guy and this girl have been like flirting for 53 chapters of build-up. And they finally showed her boobs. And it was a big boob reveal.
That looks absolutely amazing,
and my
that's
fucking
going to do
friend
it for
spoiled it
Opening
for
Night
me.
Live. We have so many amazing games coming
cap
this
of the
fall.
panel
I want
in
to
the
thank all
chat,
of you
and
for
I was
being
like,
here tonight,
I'm gonna
watching
kill
online.
you.
Jasmine, thank
I
you
told
for
him that. I said I'm
co-hosting.
gonna actually kill you and
and
find
I gotta
you.
say, we got a lot of great games
I've been
coming
reading
up
this
the next
piece
few
of
months,
shit
so I hope
manga
you
for
enjoy
3
the
years, so
rest
I
of
can finally see this
Gamescom and
girl's
get ready
boobs, and you
for
just
what's going to be
ruined
quite
all
a
of that
debate about
build-up.
Game of the Year.
Because I have no context to how it
I'm
happened.
happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December. We've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th. The show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th. And I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Does Opening Night Live imply that there's going to be more nights, or do they just do this one thing? Someone said, oh, is this not E3? I don't think it was. Pretty sure it's not E3. Well, that just happened. Look at the launch trailer for Fires of Rubicon. It looks pretty sick. I like the music.
Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Is this one of the games where you're supposed to play it in English? I feel like most people play AC games in English, but I kind of want to switch it to Japanese. I'll just play it in English. It's me and my treads, boy. I'm either gonna do treads or 4 legs. No skinny legs. If I see you with skinny legs in PvP, I'm snapping them in half.
1-5. Target for termination sighted. Time to pay the piper. There'll be nothing left but dying embers.
Oh, the OST is gonna be pretty good. Listen to this.
Power without purpose.
Authorization acquired. Terminate them.
I'll see that the unruly dog is punished and proceed. We won't fail this time. The system gave its verdict. Immediate termination.
You don't know when to quit. Just like all the other races.
Force and act! We stand as one!
But it's good to make a choice. Sit on the fence, you make no enemies. Or friends.
Once something's alive,
it will.
It doesn't die easy.
Well, unless you're like a baby.
621.
Babies die
Time
easy.
for work.
Or like a worm, I guess. Wasn't a very good one-liner he just threw out there. Didn't actually make any fucking sense at all. I don't know why he said that. There's a bounty to use a gift card to order Domino's pepperoni stuffed crust cheese pizza. Can't they just have bounties for playing video games? I need the money. I'm not gonna do that. Can't they just have a bounty that says like, play this video game? The video game website. Alright. Fuck this. What did you guys think of Gamescom 2023? Did you like it? Were you disappointed? Were you pleasantly surprised? Were you excited and were your expectations met? Do you sometimes feel as though your soul is leaving your body and your life is a downward spiral, eternally spinning forever? Do you have brain fog? Is everything you see in a haze? You have very little awareness of what's right in front of your face. You have the opposite of tunnel vision. It's just bombardment of noise, cacophony of nothing that fucking matters. Someone has to tap you on the shoulder to get your attention, like, hey, did you hear what I said? Huh? Does that ever happen? You say, oh yeah. That doesn't happen. Alright.
Life could be a dream, life could be